Hello and welcome back to the BoozleBox. This is my first unlive live stream, for testing purposes, of course. Sorry about that minute of dicking around in the background. I was trying to figure out what to do, because I'm kind of like, oh god, now I don't have an editor to save me during my embarrassing little moments. Oh well, game is currently loading. Look, I've got an in-slate. It took me a while to make my in-slate. But yes, this is my first test of a live stream. I will drop said in-slate now. I pressed a button, I hoped it worked. We will find out about 30 seconds later on the preview screen. So, welcome back to the BoozleBox. I'm back. And hopefully, this is a thing that I can do if this works well enough. My computer is pretty good. My internet is pretty terrible. It's just horrible and bad. And this is actually not the first time I've attempted to do this unlive live stream. Audio quality was terrible in the last one, but I kind of hope I fixed it. I pushed buttons and did things. Anyway, this is my Christmas Planet Coaster Park. As you may have noticed, we've regressed a few months. I know, it's February, but this is what I spent most of my Christmas doing in the afternoon, was building this theme park. And I love it. And Planet Coaster is amazing, and I really want to do more stuff. Mainly live streams on it. And the reason I want to do that is because, okay, I've left you guys in the dark for like 7 months, and I'm sorry about that. But life really kind of got in the way. I'm now doing a full-time job. I finished university. Just, hell kind of broke loose, and I had to drop a few things. And I've got some other projects, which I know I've been telling some people on Twitter about. Well, not the specifics, keeping them under wraps, but you will hopefully see some stuff on that in at least the next few months. It's a physical game, I can give you that hint, and it requires a heck of a lot of artwork, which is what I've been doing in most of my free time. But we'll see. I hope you like it when it comes out. For now, I thought a brilliant kind of first unlive live stream to test would be a kind of fling around my Planet Coaster theme park, which is, I think, called... Sorry, my arse is on fire from a candle. It's called Festive Funland. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called when I did the scenario, because this was a scenario. But this is my entrance. Got some lollipops and candy canes. Obviously, if you haven't played Planet Coaster before, you have to individually place all of this, and you can determine the angle and everything. But I think this is a really cool little kind of main street up into the actual theme park, and you've got that little Christmas town in the background there. I've also got my roller coaster, which kind of mingles its way through a little village up here, which is, I think, fantastic, because it whizzes past like that, and it's really cool. So this is the first little shopping area. We've got a kiosk here with Dave. Hi, Dave. I thought I'd sent the cleaner to come and get rid of the snowdrift, which is poured in through the back door, but apparently not. Dave sells all the priority passes, which, hello, Helen, which obviously make me more money. Not people more money. They take money away from people. I like the people that buy priority passes because they make me more money. That's what my brain is trying to say, except my mouth wasn't quite computing. So yeah, this is Main Street. We've got a load of drink stalls and more drink stalls. People were very thirsty. I had to put in lots of drink stalls. First aid, for just in case anyone gets crushed by a large gingerbread deer here. Over here, we have the Dodgems. This was the first ride that I put in. I like the Dodgems. It's pretty goddamn cool. It was Bumper Blurps. I didn't rename the Dodgems. Wow, I feel terrible now. I renamed almost, but one other that I know about, every park in this ride. It was terrible. I was micromanaging the hell out of it. And I'll tell you why I stayed and played this particular part for a really long time. Because since Planet Coaster came out, I haven't played a lot of it. And the reason for that was... It's a bit of a queue here, isn't it? The management side of it just wasn't quite up to par. Oh, the chimney sweep is not attractive to guests anymore. It wasn't quite up to par. For me, management is a really, really big part of this game. Or just roller coaster theme parky games as a whole, tycoon games basically. And that really wasn't there, and it was more just a creative arty-farty thing, which is fine. I mean, all of these buildings are like prefabs that I've plopped down, except my little plaza area here with some carol singers. I made all of this myself, put all the sweets down. Oh, sweets. Dolly mixtures. God, I love dolly mixtures. They are like... This is just one of those sweets where if you see it in a pick-a-mix, that's it. It's game over. I will unscrew the entire pick-a-mix box and just take them with me. Again, more shops. Yeah, plaza area, big Christmas tree, King Coaster, the Christmas version, running around. Excuse me, I'm trying to do a... Wow, your hair is incredible. Okay, moving on. So, after placing the dodgems, I managed to save up enough money to build this monstrosity. It's called the Santa Claus. Why? I can't actually remember. Something about strapping Santa Claus to it and flinging him around. I don't know. It's a clause in his contract, maybe, that he has to ride stuff? God knows. All I know is it's old and not making me money anymore. Now that is why I played this scenario in particular, and actually I'm very happy from the Christmas update. Because they really tweaked the management of this game. They added priority and prestige and reputation, and it all suddenly became quite difficult, which I liked. So a ride's prestige will decrease during during its lifetime, basically. Every time it runs, it loses its prestige. And then its reputation will diminish after its age. So obviously, I think the chimney sweep over here, it's aging. It was new, it's now aging. But it changes its prestige, and depending on its prestige, depends on how much people are willing to pay for it, and how much people actually want to ride it. So if you have a ride which is like really old and people hate it, then people aren't going to pay a lot for it, and they're not even going to want to ride it anyway. Like this, the Candy Go Round, originally named. It's old. These people are apparently going to ride it. I think that's because it's next to nothing. Oh, $2.50. That's not actually that bad. This I've been having a lot of problems with. The potential monthly profit, like negative. It's just not good enough. I'm not happy with it. The problem is I can't remove and replace the ride because the foot space isn't big enough for any other ride to fit into that location. But anyway, that's why the management got more interesting, because you actually had to like remove rides, put new rides in, and you can change ride sequences, which is freaking amazing. And if you do that, people like the ride a bit more and its prestige goes up, which is fairly freaking cool. So after building that and this little area here with some toilets, I decided to build this one, which is the Cuppanog, because it's like a teacups, but it's eggnog, which is how I came to that. Again, highly original name. The queue line of this I absolutely adore, and it's really pathetic because it's really pathetic. You go around the back of the houses, behind the scenes tour, little gingerbread family there, and then you go past these rocks. Now, apart from the floating Christmas tree, I place these rocks what I like to say really freaking well. It's lots of different layers of rocks to make this kind of cliff face. And I didn't use any of the terraforming tools. I actually didn't realise they were unlocked until I basically completed the entire list of objectives. So anyway, it came that because I had that restriction, I made some really cool like rock faces and stuff by just placing rocks. So in a way, it was a good thing. That's the priority pass. It skips through the trees there. This is why I love it, because it just goes through this little like crevasse, and then you've got the walkway above and a bell, and I think that is just freaking awesome. If you go up this walkway, you go to the let's just have a quick look at that clock tower. It's so amazing. Right, we go up this walkway and you get to the extreme zone. There's a train here. The train track was meant to go into that little cave I built, but I never got around to finishing it. It's to symbolise that the roller coaster is in this general direction. We also have the chimney sweep, which we had a poke around a minute ago. That's a relatively new ride, making a lot of money. Got a good old queue on it. It also goes along, I'm pressing the complete wrong button there. That's up, that's down, there we go. Also goes along this little like, rock face again. All placed rocks. It is actually a floating path. But you wouldn't know, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. this extreme zone is a little bit weird because you've got this like little shoot-off path here. The problem I had was it was the extreme zone. It got extremely busy to the point where there were so many people in this little block. No one was moving anywhere. It was like a Newton's cradle. Someone would walk in the back and someone would pop out the front. And I was losing money because no one could get to my rides that cost a lot, which are the two new ones up here. So anyway, I had to make this little like split off. And yeah, it seems to be working well now. I mean, there's still queuing outside the front of the Sleigh Rider queue. Again, amazingly original name. I'm just going to commend myself on that one. This is my favourite queue in the entire park. And it's because I built it through a gingerbread house. Because, I mean, why not? Again, it's all floating on rocks and things. There's so many rocks here. Originally, this kind of just went through the doorway here. There's just a mash of people here and there. Went through the door, and then it kind of went around this room. You had the priority pass over there. And then it went out and up the rocks that way. Turns out I had to make the queue bigger. So I've got this kind of ugly outside bit here with a few little candles just to light up these people's hearts as they wait in the cold, dark, kind of behind the scenes. You can see the supports of the station area, which is, again, I was avoiding that. That's why I kind of built these houses to hide it. Anyway, so you do come through the house. It's all nicely lit up with Christmas lights and stuff. You go through this little bit and up this little cliffy thing. Oh, I just love this bit. Look at it. You walk up the cliff, and I made it a little kind of narrow path. And yeah, this is one of my favourite parts of the park, is just this section here with the actual roller coaster, of which we were, wow, light, sunshine. There's the priority queue if you wanted to know where that goes up. Should we ride this? As it's now daytime, we'll ride it. Oh, we're actually in the right train. Normally you end up getting put in the... Ooh, where am I going? I want to go to the back. There we go. Normally you end up getting put in the train that's actually going around the track. Your back is kind of expanding through the train car. Maybe I should move seats. There we go. Now I think I am her. Yep, I'm a her. So, there's the park. This is kind of built off to the side. It's the only room I had to place the roller coaster. Epic music, obviously, as we go along. I meticulously built this ride as well, so every part of it was at least like a +6 in excitement. Chain lifts really bugger that up, which is quite annoying. But oh well. So, down we go. Whee! Oh, I've got arms as well. Whoa. There's only one point in this which I think everyone's necks would break. Not that bit, surprisingly. Oh, and I love it going through the buildings. It's that bit there. That's the neck breaker. I'm sure people won't sue, but maybe. Hello, sir. You have a mighty fine beard. And you appear to have lost half the hair on your head. I'm sorry about that. You've got a very nice watch as well. Right, okay, so that is the Sleigh Rider. That is my most profitable ride. Oh yeah, I have like this little brake section here so I can use block brakes on the train. Problem was, when it went to leave the block brakes the first time I did it, it went backwards. I decided that was wrong. And so there is actually a set of drive wheels under here which fix that issue. So if you do ever have a block brake, because you want to have, you know, brakes and then into the station, means you can get 2 trains on the car. The only thing is, in Planet Coaster, you can't have 2 trains in the station at once. That really bugs me. Yeah, so anyway, I have a set of drive wheels there, which cause it to roll forward when the block brake's released. Handy tips, I know, right? So, anyway, that is most of my park. Yeah, the only other thing is the chimney sweep and that thing. That's the wrong ride. I'm clearly not clicking that one. Nope, hang on. Move a bit. The chimney sweep is just huge, apparently. We'll click that there. There we go. The Hyperspin 12. Yeah, I didn't get round to naming that one. That kind of was just, oh god, I'm losing money really fast and need to build something to get money. Got loads of money now because the park's doing really well. That is a little bit of stairs. This was going to be kind of like a forested area with, like, I don't know, a path you go around and see snowmen and stuff. it's going to be cool, and then I was going to build out this area up here. But before that happened, I actually completed all the objectives, which was quite good. It did take a lot of time. It was really difficult. I went into not bankruptcy, I went near bankruptcy several times because I just ran out of money. I had to take out loads of loans. And it was a really meticulously micromanagey, mayhemy, marvellous mushiness. But in the end, it worked out. And that is why I really want to get back into Planet Coaster, because I thoroughly enjoyed making this theme park. And I'd hope that you amazing, awesome people would enjoy watching me do so. I want to do it in a live stream format because it's one of these things that takes a really long time. And if I was to sit down and record me making it, there would be like hours of just meticulously moving around trees. And I don't know, some people might want to watch that, but I'd like to do it in a more natural way rather than having to edit through and take out all the crappy bits and stuff, which, not to say that I wouldn't for highlights, but I'd just like to see what you guys kind of think about me live streaming. That means I'm back and can do some stuff. Probably only be like once a week, but I can slot it in somewhere in my currently hectic lifestyle. But I hope you have enjoyed this unlive live stream, because it's not live, it's a test to see if it's live and everything sounds alright. And then if you guys give it the thumbs up, then that's it. We're on. We're on live streaming us, and we'll be playing Planet Coaster and probably other things and stuff, and we might finish off like that blooming prison architect prison with Bob and whoever else, Manuel the cook. I loved playing Prison Architect. Problem is, I played it for an hour once a week. And that is difficult to do. I don't know if you've ever done that, but it's one of the reasons I kind of shifted away from it, because hours I put into that every now and then. Anyway, if you do have any questions, put them in the comments. I will answer away. I always answer comments. The neck-breaking part is just really bad. I do answer comments as soon as I see them, pretty much. So do let me know if there's anything you want to know. I hope everyone is awesome. And that's going to get that song stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Sorry about that. Have an awesome day or evening, depending on when it is. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching this first live stream, live stream, liveliness. And now I'm going to attempt to put up the end slate. Now I can't remember which one that is. I think I press this, and then I think I press that. And if all went well, you're now seeing the end slate. If all didn't go well, you're probably seeing some weird picture from my photo library. Nope. Preview stream confirmed it. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye! Oh yeah, I pressed that. It's so fun.